Hello. Hope y'all can hear me loud and clear. All right, so we're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna try something a little different. I recently discovered, I'm just gonna call him Yak. I think it's Yakoman. I don't know how to say his name, but I'm just gonna call him Yak. So I'm not really going to attack this dude or nothing like that because I don't know him. It would be unnecessary. I did leave a comment saying that 23 hours ago I left this comment saying at least you admit that you're biased. It's best to try to be unbiased. However, so because there's bias here, I cannot take this video seriously or the things you say seriously. I said that respectfully. I figured, you know what? Let me actually give this individual a fair shake. Or a fair chance, like a neutral chance, because people on Twitter and some people in my corner, some people I know were saying that this individual, their words not mine, I repeat, their words not mine, this individual Yak was trying to use Spark the Electric Jester 3 as a means to bash Sonic Frontiers. So what I wanted to do was give a live reaction, give my live thoughts, raw, uncut, unscripted. And I'm going to be much more lighter on this. See, the reason why I went so hard at the Sonic show, because the Sonic show, bro, I'm going to be real, bro. He played victim like a bitch, bro. I'm going to keep it a stack, bro. The nigga's a fucking lame. Like, I make a vid calling him out. I make a vid calling the Sonic show out for the dumb shit that he said. Then this weirdo ass, Sonic ass, raccoon ass nigga, he makes a video not to, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, if you make a video responding to me and you don't tag me, bro, like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Like, that's some pussy ass shit, bro. In my opinion, that's some pussy ass shit. This dude, Sonic Show, responds months later, responds and didn't even tag me. He a bitch. And then his fans were saying, well, it's because he didn't want his fans to harass him. Y'all can never harass me. Ever. I can promise you that. So the Sonic Show responds, talking about this ItsYaMansWill guy. This Will guy took me out of context. But then the Sonic Show purposely does not show my description and pinned comment saying that my video is raw and unscripted, meaning I'm going to repeat myself. That's why the video is long. So the Sonic Show's a bitch. Yak, I don't know him. I'm not saying I like him. I'm not saying I dislike him. I don't know this guy. I don't have any drama with him. I don't have any beef with him. So because of that, I'm actually going to rewatch his video and try to be fair. Because even if he was using Sparks 3 to bat Sonic, I mean, it's his prerogative. I mean, there's no law saying he can't do that. You know what I mean? There is no law saying that this man Yak cannot use Sonic Frontiers. I mean, excuse me. There is no law saying that this individual by the name of Yak, this YouTuber by the name of Yak, 400,000 subscribers, this man cannot use Spark the Electric Jester 3 to bash Sonic Frontiers. He can do that if he wishes. However, I don't know if he's doing that. He probably made this and didn't mean no harm. Who knows? So what I'm going to do is going to watch this. I'm going to have some fun. We're going to review this video and we're going to go from there. As soon as I figured out where I put my water. Oh, I got two right here. Okay, I'm Gucci. And also, guys, my apologies for like the drama of the past, like, you know, like 2 days ago or so on and so forth, bro. I ain't gonna talk about none of that here. And I move past shit pretty quickly. I move on pretty quickly, bro. That's what men do. I move on pretty quickly from the bullshit, from the dumb shit, you know what I mean? So because of that, I'm off that. You ain't gotta worry about that shit. I'll only, I'm at this point, I'm only gonna respond, bro, if I have to. If not, then it is what it is, bro. I ain't got beef with no one, bro. I ain't got beef with no niggas, bro. I only made that stream a couple of days ago just to coon and just to have fun. That's all. It wasn't no real beef. I ain't got no real beef with anyone, especially on this internet shit. If I got real beef with someone, then we can just run the hands. Other than that, if we can't do that, then I really don't have beef with niggas, you know what I mean? Now, I'm not talking about Yak right here, the YouTuber Yak. I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about something completely different. And also, if y'all want to donate, support the streams, support the live. If you want to, sorry, I was reading Nistro's comment. My bad. If y'all want to support the streams and support the live, man, y'all already know what time it is, bro. You can donate with Super Chat as much or as little as you want. It's optional. You don't have to. You can donate via Super Chat and or Streamlabs, man. It's completely up to y'all. Anything would be appreciated, man. So let's hear what this gentleman got to say, bro. Because, again, you say Yak's opinions about Sparks are fine, but he's just bashing he's just bashing Sonic the whole video? Well, let's see what he got to say. I seen this video, but you know when you just see something for the first time and it's like, okay, you remember bits and pieces, but you don't remember the whole thing? All right.
Dear Santa,
let me know if y'all can hear that, by the way.
Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas this year is a good, high-speed 3D platformer. But considering how Sonic Frontiers turned out, that feels like a lot to ask for.
Matter of fact, before anything, maybe I should see his video on Sonic Frontiers and see what he has to say, because, like, you know, like, oh yeah, so I recognize this video. Sonic Frontiers is a disappointing mess. All right, I remember you now. I'm gonna be real. Like I said, I don't like or dislike this guy. I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not subscribing. Not my cup of tea. I only know you because of Sonic, and that's not an insult. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. I only know you because of this video. But I didn't know you were the same guy. That's my bad, bro. All right, man, look, I don't know if I want to sit here for 23 minutes, bro. This video is much shorter, so let's hear what you got to say, dog.
Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas this year is a good, high-speed 3D platformer. But considering how Sonic Frontiers turned out, that feels like a lot to ask for. You know what? This probably already exists. It's probably an indie game made by, like, one guy, and it probably came out, I'm gonna go with 4 months ago. Yep, see, I knew it. I paid $13.74 for Spark the Electric Jester 3. I then played Spark the Electric Jester 3. And I cannot believe this game is real. It's a Christmas miracle. Take one look at the Steam reviews for Spark 3 and you'll see a common sentiment echoed countless times. This is what 3D Sonic should be. This is Sonic if it was actually fun. This is Sonic if he had good controls. This is Sonic Adventure 3.
Alright, so here's my response to that, bro. And it's not necessarily towards Yak, but towards these reviewers.
For Spark 3, and you'll see a common sentiment echoed countless times. This is what 3D Sonic should be.
So, fam, my thing is, we can't sit here and pretend like the Sonic community knows what they want for any Sonic game. I'm going to be real. This is how 3D Sonic should be. You got to take that with a grain of salt, my guy. You want to know why? Because there will be people who say the boost games is how Sonic should be. There are people who will say the boost games is how 3D Sonic should be. There are people who will say Sonic Heroes is how 3D Sonic should be. There are people who will say, and mind you, this is kind of Sega added to this big time where they didn't stick with one consistent formula after Sonic Adventure 2. They tried different shit. So that's why there's like a slew of different kinds of Sonic games. But when I hear someone say, this is how 3D Sonic should be, I take that with a pinch of salt because the Sonic community don't know what they want. And because of that, it was starting to hinder Sega, where Sega made Sonic Sonic Forces, a game that tries to please everyone to the point to where it pleased no one. When you try to please everyone, you please no one. Throw y'all ones up if y'all remember the movie The Thief and the Cobbler. The Miramax version, not the recobbled edition, the Miramax version. Throw y'all ones up if y'all remember the Miramax version. I doubt anyone's gonna remember that shit. But if you do, yeah, now remember, I'm talking about the Miramax version. The Thief and the Cobbler, the movie, the Miramax version, that shit tried to please everyone. It tried to be Disney, it tried to be edgy, it tried to be like everything to the point to where it pleased no one. The recobbled edition of Thief and the Cobbler, however, that shit's goated. So when I hear someone say, man, look, bro, this is how 3D Sonic should be. I mean, that's their opinion and they have every right to that opinion. But I kind of feel like I can't take that opinion seriously. Sega said, hey, with Sonic Frontiers, we're going to do our own thing. And if y'all don't like it, then it is what it is. Because when people say, man, this is how 3D Sonic should be, I mean, here's the thing, dog. Sonic Frontiers, that shit was successful, man. Oh, I forgot to add something to the description. I forgot to add Yaka, whatever dude name is. I'm just going to call him Yak, like I said, bro. I forgot to add him to the description. Because since I'm talking about him, I'm, I feel it's fair. We got 59 likes and we got 59 people, only 15 likes. Goddamn, bro. Salute to the real ones. Thank you for the thumbs ups. All right. I'm going to add him. Because I feel it's fair. I am talking about him. I feel like he should know that I am, talking to or about him. All right, so what was I saying, man? Sonic Frontiers, man. Hate it, love it. End of the day, my guy. Very positive, overwhelmingly positive. It made a lot of money. It sold well. If I remember correctly, there are, if I see some reviews, if I remember correctly, Big the Cat, this game, F words, basically Metal Gear Rising of the Sonic Saga, Breath of the Wild, Devil May Cry, Revengeance. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good reviews. Now, the honeymoon period is done, however. I don't want to remaster a Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I'm tired of remasters, bro. We need sequels, continuations. Remasters are just, I'm honestly, I'm kind of getting that. The only game I want remastered is Asura's Wrath, and even then, I don't think we're ever going to get that. But, yeah. The Sonic community doesn't even know what they want, what 3D Sonic should be. Because when you say make Sonic Adventure 3, well, what do you want from Sonic Adventure 2? Do you want Sonic Adventure? Do you want like Sonic Adventure 3 to be like how Sonic Adventure 1 was, where there's like 6 characters? Or do you want Sonic Adventure to be like Sonic Adventure 3 to be like how Sonic Adventure 2 was, where you get where like what are we doing here? Like an open world, like with hub worlds or no hub worlds? Do we want Sonic Adventure 3 to be like Sonic 06? There's even some people saying that Sonic Frontiers was the Sonic Adventure 3. What? I'm gonna be real. What is even Sonic Adventure 3 anymore? I mean, but I'm just going off on a tangent. But if people feel Sparks 3 is how Sonic Adventure 3 should be, cool.
This is Sonic if it was actually fun. This is Sonic if he had good controls. This is Sonic Adventure.
But salute to Sega though for actually doing what they want, because Tyler the Creator said it best. When you go back, it's the grossest fucking thing. Move forward. Sega moved forward. They did their own thing. I respect that heavily. You know what I'm saying? Sega said, fuck what they want. We're going to give you what we want. And I think they delivered.
3. As much as I pride myself on doing my best to avoid needless comparisons, and have most likely become a broken record by doing so, it's impossible for me to discuss this game in a bubble. Spark the Electric Jester 3 isn't the neon white of Metal Gear Rising-esque Sonic Adventure games, it's Spark the Electric Jester 3.
Okay.
But at the same time, the entire experience is so unabashedly inspired by 3D Sonic games that it's impossible to evaluate its goals without at least glancing towards the franchise it's trying to improve upon.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's actually fair.
I mean, for God's sake, Spark has a double jump, dash boost, homing attack, and can bounce off springs, blast through speed boosters, and grind on rails. I'm not gonna act like this game just accidentally came up with all that. This is a series made by one guy who started out making Sonic fan games, and then probably said something along the lines of, you know what, if the AAA industry can't figure out how to make a high-speed 3D platformer, I might as well try. And my god, did he try. The fact that Spark 3 exists, the fact that it somehow manages to encapsulate everything a fast-action 3D platformer should be, is almost unbelievable. After the trials and tribulations I've experienced in my life as a Sonic fan, Spark feels like a game ripped straight out of my nostalgia.
As a Sonic fan, by the way, I'm sorry. Like, after all the trials and tribulations, I mean, listen, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I can only, when it comes to like main title games, I can only name probably 5 bad Sonic games. Like, no spin-offs included. What, Sonic 4, and that includes episode 1 and 2. I just call it Sonic 4. What, Sonic 4, Sonic Forces, and even then, that's debatable because Sonic Forces is okay. But let's just say it's bad, just for the sake of it. Just for the sake of the argument. Let's say, okay, so we got Sonic 4, that's trash. I'm just saying this for the sake of the argument. Sonic 4 is trash. We got Sonic Forces, that's trash. Sonic Lost World, that's trash. Sonic 06, that's trash. I mean, we can include Boom, even though Sonic Boom is not made by Sonic. Even though Sonic Boom was not made by a Sonic team, to my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I think that shit was not made by Sonic team. Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight. And the only reason why those 2 games were bad because of motion controls. If Sega were to re-release Sonic and the Black Knight and Sonic and the Secret Rings, but remove the motion controls where you can actually control them, I'm pretty sure those games would be pretty fucking good. But because of how they originally came out, so that's like 7 bad games. Main title games. Main title games. I repeat, main title games. That's like 7 right there. Some will say Heroes, but Sonic Heroes was okay. Sonic Heroes was decent. I love Sonic Heroes, but I love that game, bro. I got a special place in my heart, but like Sonic Heroes is, I can't say it's bad. I can understand if people say it's bad, but I can't say it's bad. Sonic Colors, a lot of people want to say it's mid. And let me tell you something. Anyone using that mid word, I'm sorry, bro. That is such a bitch word to me, bro. Just say it's okay or it's all right. It's cool. It's decent. It's mid. Mid doesn't mean whack. Mid means it's okay. Anyone using mid is just, I'm sorry, bro. I can't take you seriously, my nigga. Imagine, bro, oh, this game is mid. I can't do that shit, my nigga, on me. Yeah, I'm saying Sonic and the Black Knight and Secret Rings were trash. I agree with you. I'm saying if they weren't motion control, I think those games actually would have been good. But because it's motion control, them shits is ass. So that's like 7 bad Sonic games I can name compared to Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, which is, to me, fun, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, Sonic Frontiers. You know what I mean? And that's like main title games. When Sonic fans say, oh man, it's so hard being a Sonic fan, to me that is gross, bro. That they sound like, no offense to anyone, but in my humble opinion, they sound like spoiled fucking brats. They sound like spoiled brats, man. Like, and I'm not trying to disrespect anyone, but it's like, bro, Silent Hill ain't had a game in a hot minute to my knowledge. Bro, don't even get me started on Mega Man X. Rayman fans has not had a Rayman game in a hot... Bro, the last Rayman game we got, for real, was Legends. And I think that came out in 2013. It's been almost 10 years. So being a Sonic fan ain't that hard, bro. Because let's be real, at least y'all got fan games and shit, bro. Who out here making fan games like that of Rayman or of Rayman? Crash got bad games. Rayman got some bad games. Mario got a couple of bad games. Legend of Zelda got a couple of bad games. Yeah, Sonic got some bad games. But dog, he got way more good than bad, bro. We got to give credit where credit is due, bro.
Ridden daydreams, like the jaded adult and starry-eyed child beating the shit out of each other in my brain managed to shake hands and sit down on the couch together. Sure, there's a teensy bit of recency bias at play here, but
Sonic Boom wasn't made by Sonic Team? Alright, thank you.
But holy fuck, I can't get over how relieved I am to just play a good video game again. No Genshin Impact analysis in my stocking this holiday season. I'm on the nice list this year. I get to sing praise about an indie game.
I am freed from the Sonic curse. I'm gonna keep it a stack. That's cringe. That's cringe, my G. That's your opinion?
I'm on the nice list this year. I get to sing praise about an indie game.
I mean, that's your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but it's pretty cringe to me. I ain't gonna lie. What's Sonic curse? Like, this is why I just, bro, like, I'm actually trying to be, like, mad nice towards the Sonic community, bro, like, right now, because I went in on them niggas earlier this year, bro. Now I'm actually trying to be nice and shit. And it's like, bro, what's Sonic curse, my nigga? I mean, if you're saying it as a joke, okay, but what's Sonic curse? Y'all got some bad games, like any other franchise. Get over it, bro. There's a big world outside of Sonic. You want to know what I do if Sonic is trash? I play other games. I understand the love and the passion that these, massive air quotes when I say that, the love and the passion that these fans got towards Sonic. But dog, fam, I'm a big Street Fighter fan, dog. And if I don't like a Street Fighter game, bro, or if I'm not rocking with Street Fighter anymore, I'm gonna find a different franchise that, you know what I'm saying? Like what you did here. You wasn't rocking with Sonic that much, so you found Sparks. So what's the big deal? Sonic curse. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's just that's cringe. But he's entitled to his opinion, and I'm entitled to mine.
As much as I'd love to start this review by waxing poetic,
oh, so it is a review. Understandable.
About a strange tangent.
So if it's a review and there's bias here, that's what I said. That's why I said in my comment right here that because there's bias, I can't take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't take it seriously. And then you have this, I'm sorry, this guy. Like, if you read my comment, I say, at least you can admit, at least you admit that you're biased, bruh. It's best to try to be unbiased, however. So because there's bias here, I honestly cannot take this video or the things you say seriously. I said it respectfully, and then you got this guy said, although bias can be bad in some cases, it doesn't exactly mean that their opinion is wrong. I never once said that his opinion was wrong. Like, God, like people need to like quit using the monkey and snake part of their brain and use their prefrontal cortex and read comments before they comment. I never once said that his opinion was wrong. God, I'm sorry, like no offense to you. Like, I ain't trying to be mean, but this comment right here is OD dumb. Really dumb. It's stupid. Because I never said his opinion's wrong. He's entitled to his opinion. That doesn't mean I have to agree with it. And I'm entitled to my opinion.
Or life-changing experience, Spark 3 is a bit simpler than that.
Well, the reason I have this title is Yak using Spark 3 to bash Sonic Frontiers was because I saw people on Twitter. I don't have Twitter anymore. I deactivated Twitter, bro. I don't like that website, bro. I know I made another Twitter, but I made that shit for the memes, bro. I don't give a fuck about Twitter. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. But I'm actually listening to what Yak is saying. And I want to see if he is truly using Sparks 3 to bash Sparks 3 because people are saying, well, that's how they feel. But I just like, let me be neutral and actually listen to it. Let me be neutral. You know what I mean? Let me actually be neutral. So if Yak gets sensitive and said, oh, he's trying to use me. Like if Yak were to do the same shit that weirdo ass the Sonic show did, where it's like, I literally said I said in my response to the Sonic show, the first response, I said I could be taking you out of context, but I doubt it. Yeah, or it's like, hey man, I might be taking this clip could have been out of context, but I doubt it. And that hurt the Sonic show's bussy, and he wanted to clap back at me. Imagine clapping back at a nigga and not tagging him. How big of a bitch you gotta be? Then when you get their attention, you hide behind a drama token. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Oh shit, you hide behind a fucking drama token. 23 years old, dude. Yeah, but the Sonic show's a bitch. But this guy, he did nothing to me. The guy Yak, this YouTuber, he did nothing to me. I'm just reviewing his video, and if he gets sensitive at the title, if he even sees this to begin with, then it is what it is. No, I'm actually not bashing him. I'm just giving my opinions.
It's just fun. At the end of the day, though, that's kind of simpler than that. It's just fun. At the end of the day, though, that's kind of the goal of most video games. The sheer joy of reaching insane speeds and blasting through level after level brings an unmatched thrill to platforming, as each area is incredibly well designed, from its ramps and enemy placement to an overall visual style that gives the game a strong sense of personality and connects the world to the game's story. Thought experiment: which one of these levels contributes to a more cohesive aesthetic?
Cohesive aesthetic. Cohesive aesthetic. What does that mean? I'm gonna look that up. What does cohesive aesthetic means? The most cohesive Instagram aesthetics you will have. There's no flip-flop in between dark and moody images. Hey. Yeah, I do not know what that means.
Exhibit A, a dark,
So, cohesive aesthetic.
gritty city filled with signs of unrest concerning a robot. Exhibit A, a dark, gritty city filled with signs of unrest concerning a robot uprising, complete with crowds of protesters and resistance banners. Exhibit B, gray volcano. Okay, not convinced? How about Exhibit A, an interstellar airport complete with rockets, scaffolding, baggage claim, and security terminals. Exhibit B, Green Hill Zone. Sure, I'll concede that Drinian Desert is basically just Rail Canyon from Sonic Heroes, but
I mean, yeah. The things that you just listed, Sonic been doing shit like that. So because Sonic Frontiers tries something new, yeah, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this point to me is kind of trash. Bro, like, Sonic's been doing shit like that, so once he tries something that's brand new, cause even though Forces is a trash game, and I'm saying trash for, like, you know, because everybody keeps saying, oh, it's trash. Okay, so let's say that. Forces is a trash game, but we cannot deny Sonic Forces is a visual marvel. That game is beautiful. That game looks great. And the shit that Sparks was doing, I mean, Sonic, the aesthetics, by the way, God, I am a fucking retard. The aesthetics that are in Spark the Electric Jester 3, Sonic bended it. That's like, okay, so let's say Eminem, the rapper Eminem. If the rapper Eminem just stops rapping fast, Eminem just does his own thing. Let's say Eminem just stops rap or raps in a different style. Then a new rapper, independent rapper, comes up and he's like, oh man, he's like Eminem. This new rapper is like Eminem, right? So, and then people try to say, bro, this new rapper outshines Eminem, even though Eminem bended shit like that. Eminem paved the way for shit like that. Eminem bended that. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying Eminem was the first one to be rapping fast and shit, but I do think Eminem was one of the niggas who popularized rapping fast. Having that crazy, got the bend, that crazy rappy flow. Eminem was one of the niggas who popularized that shit. Yeah, Sparks 3 looks great. I think this is a fun ass game. I think the game is great. However, bro, I mean, Sonic bended this shit. So, I mean, but I get what he's saying though, but in my opinion, bro, I don't know, bro. I mean, I get what you're saying because you're like, oh, well, this looks good. Oh, then you can just go in Frontiers and play this boring volcano level. But dog, like, that's kind of what makes it unique to me. This, you know, it's his opinion. You know, he's entitled to his opinion. Hold on.
Piece of aesthetic. Exhibit.
He's entitled to his opinion. I just think, nah, I can't get behind this one. But he's entitled to his opinion.
A dark, gritty city filled with signs of unrest concerning a robot uprising.
I mean, a dark, gritty city, Shadow the Hedgehog. Westopolis. They've been doing this shit since '05.
Complete with crowds of protesters and resistance banners. Exhibit B, Gray Volcano.
And that's the thing, bro. Like right here, in my opinion, Yak, this is what makes Sonic Frontiers unique. It's like Sonic is in a completely brand new world. He's not in the typical Sonic type shit. He's in an unfamiliar area. Bro, we've all been there in life. Have you ever been in an area that you don't know, that you ain't used to? And it's like, bro, I'm actually lost, bro. Fucking A.
Okay, not convinced? How about Exhibit A, an interstellar airport complete with rockets, scaffolding, baggage claim, and security terminals?
I mean, Sonic may not have a level specifically like that, but bro, Sonic Sonic got some kooky ass levels. And when I say kooky, I mean like, not kooky. Sonic got some Looney Toony ass levels. Sonic Frontiers ain't that because that's not what Sonic Frontiers is trying to be. I mean, it's common sense, man.
Exhibit B, Green Hill Zone.
Now the Green Hill Zone thing I can get behind, right? I understand that Sonic fans are burnt out of Green Hill Zone and Sonic fans are burnt out of Sega reusing shit. But at the end of the day, bro, if that's what Sega wants to do, Sega's gonna do it. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. Me personally, I don't mind. The cyberspace stages were, they were the weaker part of the game, but I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Speedrunning them shits was fun. Cause I can adapt, bro. So, hey, they're fun. And from what I heard, they're completely optional. From what I heard. I could be wrong.
Sure, I'll concede that Drinian Desert is basically just Rail Canyon.
Booey, I mean, yeah, like that right there, bro. Like, like Sonic Ben did it, bro. Sonic Ben did it. He been doing this shit way longer than Sparks. So when Sonic tries something new, and I'm not saying like new, like Sonic invented the wheel of fucking, hey, whoever subscribes, salute. Salute to you. I had to bring that back. I got tired of getting copyright claimed of all my life been po, that old subscriber shit. I got tired of getting fucking copywritten claimed. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Yeah, that's actually my very, very old Sonic the Ghetto Hog notification sound. So I figured, fuck it, I'll just keep that for now as a placeholder. But again, I'm not accusing Yak of like, listen, a title is a title, dog. A title can be anything. But when you actually, because my title is Yak using Sparks 3 to bash Sonic Frontiers. If people are going to get salty at a title, then, hey, being a bitch, bro, watch the video, you know? I ain't saying that to Yak. I'm just saying that to anyone who it goes out to whoever it may offend, you know what I mean? But, damn, I forgot what I was saying. I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I get niggas. Yeah. Niggas are tired of Green Hill Zone. That's valid. That's valid. I will give him that. Yak is valid there. I don't mind it, but I can definitely understand why people are tired of it. So that's valid. I'll give Yak that. That's valid. Oh yeah. So what I was trying to say was, what I was saying is, I'm not trying to talk like Sonic Frontiers invented the wheel of being atmospheric and shit. Because there are several open world games like PS2 era, probably like PS1 era, but that's been doing shit like that. But it's new for Sonic. It's a change of pace. It's completely different for Sonic. Like in Sonic Frontiers, seeing a volcano level, sand level, this level, that level. It's new for Sonic. And to me. So it feels more unique in a way hearing that somber shit, bro. So I got to disagree with Yak on that one. But I do agree. I can definitely give him points for saying that Green Hill is annoying as hell. And I don't mind it, but I can definitely understand.
From Sonic Heroes, but I'm playing my bias card because I don't care. It's awesome. Do you know how...
When you play your bias card in a review, that's when... I mean, you don't got to care, but I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to keep it a stack. Like I said, when you do reviews, it's best to be unbiased. It's best to be fair. So, it's your video. You're a grown-ass man, Yak. You can, whatever pronoun you go by, I don't know what these kids be doing nowadays, pronouns and shit. I don't know, nigga. You're a grown-ass man. You can do whatever you want to do. But when you're reviewing something and you show bias... So let me ask a question. Why is it okay when guys like Yak, no offense, bro, play their bias card, but then when IGN says Sonic was never good, everyone gets on them? I don't know. See, this is why I can't fuck with the Sonic community, bro. I mean, he has every right to play his bias card, and like I said, bro, I give him kudos for being honest. But I don't know, man. I think it's best to be unbiased when you're reviewing something. That's just my opinion. Because when IGN said Sonic was never good, IGN got smoked.
But I'm playing my... concede that Drinian Desert is basically just Rail Canyon from Sonic Heroes, but I'm playing my bias card because I don't care.
I'm playing my bias card because I don't care. So why should we care? Why should we take anything that you have to say seriously if you don't care? I'm not understanding that, bro. I'm actually trying to be mad fair. I'm actually looking at this from a neutral standpoint. I'm actually being mad fair. Why should I take what you say seriously if you don't care? Yes, it's his opinion. I'm not like, fuck the opinion, bro. I'm not saying fuck his opinion. I'm saying when I say fuck the opinion, I'm like, bro, okay, I get it's his opinion, but it's a review. He's entitled to his opinion, but when you review, bro, you gotta try to be unbiased, bro. You gotta try to be. He has every right to be biased, but I think that, I don't know, dog. I think niggas gotta be careful with that bias shit. I can be a little biased sometimes my damn self, but if I'm reviewing Street Fighter V, I'm not gonna compare Street Fighter. I would try not to compare Street Fighter V to Street Fighter Third Strike. I love Street Fighter Third Strike. I love Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. Y'all know me, bro. If you've been on this channel for a hot ass minute, you niggas already know that I love Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. It's like one of my favorite all-time fighting games. But, and hold on. Before I do, hold on. Let me shut the fuck up right quick. Hold on. Let me retract what I said a bit. Hold on. Years ago, like back in the day, hold on. I can't go down. Hold on, okay, I'm trying to go down. Back in the day, I did there is a video, but this is like 4 years ago. I was like a completely different person back then. I did, cause I got this. I did use Street Fighter Third Strike as a means to bash Street Fighter V. Would I do that now? So would I do that now? Absolutely not. Especially in a review. But he has every right to, but Yak has every right to do that. If I were to make a review on Street Fighter 5, I would most likely just judge Street Fighter 5 on its own merits. But I'm just going off at a tangent. Yak at the end of the day is entitled to his motherfucking opinion. Hate it, love it, that's just what it is. And add. So anyways, but like I said though, you gotta give him his kudos for being honest. You gotta give him his kudos. You gotta give him his roses for being honest. I'll give him that. At least he's honest.
It's awesome. Do you know how liberating it feels to play a functional, rail-focused desert level that doesn't send you plummeting to your death every 5 seconds? Spark 3 sends you soaring through colorful levels at such a blissful blink-and-you'll-miss-it pace that the main detail I want to focus on is a rather mechanical one, and it's that Spark actually controls well. There's an unmatched beauty that comes from internalizing a game's movement to the point that you can look at a faraway location and make a split-second decision on whether or not you'll make it. Platformers should make you feel like this by default, and the best ones do. So after a lifetime of Sonic feeling like a dead fish sliding across a patch of ice, I was genuinely awestruck playing a high-speed platformer where I was flying across—
I don't know, like, I get that, I understand that, but at the same time, bro, it's not a super big deal. I will admit that Sonic and Sonic Unleashed and Generations and Forces, nigga, was stiff. But at the end of the day, bro, it's not a big deal. I do think Sparks controls better. And Sparks 3 specifically controls better than Sonic Unleashed. Boost Sonic, I will just call him Boost Sonic. But, I mean, Sparks controls similar to Sonic Adventure 1 Sonic. So, you know, like, hey, I mean, but I get what you're saying. I get what he's saying.
Across half the map while successfully landing every single jump, rail dash, and launch I set out to. The camera stays super consistent, never cutting to cinematic angles or ripping input away to send you through a scripted set of loops.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You want to know what's crazy? I actually don't like that shit from Sparks 3. When you go around the loop, I think that shit is garbage in Sparks 3 and 2. And a lot of Sonic fan games, 3D Sonic fan games. I think that shit is high ass in these games, bro. I don't mind the scripted sections. What the fuck is wrong with that shit, bro? Like I guess it's a difference of opinion.
You are always in control. The overall focus on momentum might be this game's crowning achievement, as the better you are at the game, the more you can build your speed through each level. You can carry immense amounts of speed through jumps and wall runs, and launching off ramps and inclines will send you higher than a normal jump would. All these ideas seem basic at a glance, but it's just incredible to finally see them all properly implemented in a video game. I'm not often one to heavily replay levels, but the controls are just so tight and responsive that I instantly revisited almost every stage until I got the diamond speedrun medal for each one. The times for these medals are no joke, and often required up to 30 minutes of location.
In my opinion, the medals, the finding the medals in this game is ass. I think that shit is so pointless. I didn't even do it. Like, what's the point? Like, why do I got? Is he talking about them time medals?
Scouting and restarts to design an optimal route and find cleverly placed shortcuts hidden around the sides of the main path. The rat in my brain.
Is he talking about like the medals, like those ones where you got a
medal for each one? The times for these medals every stage.
Oh, he's talking about the other. Okay, he's talking about the actual medals to collect. I thought he was talking about those time medals, like those things you got to fucking scout around and find. Like, yeah, those collectibles, something like that, whatever they're, them shits is ass, bro. But he's talking about like the medals, like, you know, like, I know what he's talking about, so my bad.
So tight and responsive that I instantly revisited almost every stage until I got the diamond speedrun medal for each one. The times for these medals are no joke, and often required up to 30 minutes of location scouting and restarts to design an optimal route and find cleverly placed shortcuts hidden around the sides of the main path. The rat in my brain that aced every neon white level was happy about this. The branching level design also contributes to one of the most important feelings emanating from Spark 3, which is that the creator trusted people to push this game to its limit.
That is true. We cannot deny that Lake Pepper, who is a GOAT, by the way, he made two of my favorite Sonic fan games, Sonic Before and After the sequel, with amazing soundtracks. Granted, he did not make those soundtracks, but you know what I mean. He made Sparks 1, Sparks 2, and Sparks 3. And in Sparks 3, the game is excruciatingly fun. That game is fun as fuck. And we got 113 people in here. Salute, thank you. So, I mean, it's something like Unleashed Medals, but not exactly, because you can still progress to the next level. But again, he might talk about it, he might not. Like I said, I gotta rewatch the whole video. But Lake Pepper's a GOAT. And I agree with Yak on this one that Lake Pepper did trust his fans to push this game to the fucking max. I seen like that tournament, whatchamacallit, bro. Like Lake Pepper had like a tournament or like a contest. And bro, the players who entered that contest did some of the most amazing shit in this game. So yes, I agree with Yak there. Yak, that's true.
We'll take a few brownie points off for not including this move as an optional tutorial. The manual dash turns your movement options up to 11. If you dash before a homing attack connects, you will go flying forward with more speed than anything the game gives you on its own.
I mean, you also can do that in Sonic Frontiers, so, I mean, granted, I think Sparks did it first, but, I mean, you can do it in Sonic Frontiers too, which, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, because the levels in the cyberspace levels in Sonic Frontiers are shorter, like cookie sized ass fucking levels. I personally think doing that shit is more fun in Frontiers, but it still is fun as hell in Sparks 3.
And yet it doesn't feel.
It may not be the same thing, but in the cyberspace stages, I think if you like. I don't know if you I don't know. It's easier for me to do shit than to say it. It's like a reflex. I think you dash, you homing attack, then dash, and it just sends you flying in Sonic Frontiers. You can do something similar or the same here. So yeah, this shit's fun either way.
Feel like an awkward physics bug or design mistake. There are a bunch of diamond timers I would have never completed without the crazy skips I achieved with the manual dash, so it was really exciting to play a game that was silently encouraging me to chart my own path. I was proud of myself every time I flew past half a level, and I
ain't gonna lie, speedrunning this game or trying to go as fast as you can and try to do shit, try to blast through these levels without, like, I made a whole video my damn self. I can't deny. I made a whole video of my damn self. Right here. I ain't gonna lie. speedrunning Sparks 3 or just going as fast as you can, that shit is OD fun. That shit is fun as fuck. We cannot deny that. That shit is really, really fun. What the fuck is this? That shit is really, 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 really fun. I cannot deny it.
I could tell that Spark was proud of me, giving me that little smile at the end. Spark 3's gameplay also harkens back to the adventure era of Sonic design, implementing plenty of different ways to replay each level, from speedrunning to seeking out cleverly placed exploration.
Yeah, those things right there, these, I don't know if you see my mouse, but these little shits, this shit is ass. Collecting these things were ass, bro. There was no reason for these things to be in the fucking game. That is one of my main other than the music of Spark 3, because I ain't gonna lie, the music of Sparks 3, it was very forgettable in my opinion. But these shits right here, these little time relics or whatever the fuck they're called, these shits is ass. They should not have been in the game. I ignore them completely. If I see it by me, of course I'll collect it, but I am not going out of my way to collect every fucking one for this game. If you're a completionist, go for it. For me, there's no reason. I'm good.
Coins to earning high scores from collecting bits and fighting enemies. As if responding to even the slightest potential of becoming repetitive, the game also just throws whatever fucking twists it feels like at you. Opening cutscene, and boom, you're in a car. A few levels later, boom, you're fighting a giant mech boss. Spaceship segment, coin collection, beating up a bunch of robots in an elevator. Now you're fighting against another giant mech, but you're also in a giant mech this time, because why the fuck not? And as if everything I've already discussed...
Listen, the mech fights, that mech fight was good and all, but bro, we cannot deny the Titans in Sonic Frontiers shits on that. I don't know, man. That's my opinion, but bro, I'm sorry. And yeah, you can say, well, it's an indie game. It's an indie game. It's an indie game. It doesn't matter. I mean, a game is a game. The boss battles in Sonic Frontiers are some of the best boss battles I've ever played in Sonic, period. Where every boss battle felt like a final boss. Titans were crazy. The fact that people were asking and begging Sega, bro, add boss rush or replayability, that's how you know them shits is crazy. Them shits was crazy. But I get what he's saying.
Wasn't cool enough.
Hey, salute. Whoever subscribed, thank you, salute. And again, if anybody wants to donate to your mans, man, y'all know what it is, man. If y'all got some shit to talk, man, go ahead, donate. Super Chat, Streamlab, man, donate as little as $1, bro. It's optional if you want to support the streams. It's in the pinned comment of the chat.
Did I mention the game has a full-on combat system?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. The combat system is fun and all, but personally, I kind of feel like that's a pace breaker. You know, like, I feel like the combat in Sparks 3 is a pace breaker. Like, if they had levels geared towards combat, I would have understood that. But if I'm trying to like speed run and then I gotta stop and then fight, I don't know, bro. I don't like that shit, bro. Like, and what I mean stop and fight, meaning that you cannot continue unless you run the hands. I feel like it's a pace breaker. The combat is fun, but I don't know, man. I gotta give it to Frontiers here. I do think the combat is a bit better in Spark the Electric Jester 3, but the reason I like the combat in Frontiers better is because, first of all, fighting to a degree is optional. I mean, you gotta fight, but like, I mean, you don't have to fight Asura. You don't have to fight Squid. You have to, but it's not gonna stop you completely. Like, hey, bro, you cannot. You can do other shit. So that's why I like Frontiers better than Sparks, in my opinion, because you just got more options. But again, like, Frontiers is something new, while Sparks 3 is like for the adventure fans. So, you know, like, it's like comparing apples to oranges. They're both fruits, but they taste different, bro.
Every move is quick and snappy as you dash around the backs of robots while throwing kicks and punches. You never feel too static or locked on to any enemy or get trapped in long scripted attack animations. You've got a light attack and a heavy attack with a genuine combo system, allowing you to hit multiple enemies with wider chains or stagger bosses and juggle them in midair. You can even unlock additional moves, combo extenders, and swappable combat styles from the shop. There is also actual parry timing, as in you have to watch the enemy and time your button press or you will just block. I'm not flat out complaining about Frontiers anymore, I'm implying it. It's called subtlety. In the story of Spark 3, nothing really happens until the very end, where you run through near automata until you make it to the core of a city and meet a big robot that looks like Spark named Fark, who Spark wants to beat up, but Flint and Armstrong made an AI named Clarity that was so smart they had to make a deal with the government, but the AI still won and nothing is real. It's all been assimilated into Clarity this whole time, who looks like a funny little baby. So Spark has a panic attack and Fark fights a bunch of demons and they merge into Sparks, which is the funniest fucking name I've ever heard. But then Spark decides to sacrifice himself to integrate into the system, and Fark goes, "Suicide is the best you can think of, Spark!" And then the credits is Friday Night Funkin'.
That shit cool, by the way. Bro, this is what I gotta say about Sparks, bro. Like, 3D is good and all, bro, but how dare you make Spark, Lake Pepper, how dare you make Spark look this damn cool in 2D and not give us a damn Spark game in this style? Hell nah. I want Sparks 4. I want, nigga, go back to 2D, bro. Or give us a spinoff or something, nigga. Cause this shit looks too damn clean, bro, to be just Friday Night Funkin'. Spark got so much damn drip here. Like, bro, look at this 3D model and then look at this shit. You tell me what looks better, nigga. You tell me what looks better. Go look at Sparks 3D fucking model and Spark the Electric Jester 3. And then look at this and you tell me what looks better, nigga. Who look like they got more fucking drip? The fuck out of here. I want this. This shit look clean.
If this is the level of absurdity one guy can bring a story to, fucking imagine what they could do with a bigger team. Can you imagine if this shit had voice acting?
No.
They're already killing it with the music, though.
Nah, that music is bro, that's cap. That's cap. I know music is subjective, but that's cap. I'm sorry, I gotta disagree with that. That's cap. If you listen to Spark the Electric Jester's 1 soundtrack and 2 soundtrack, and then listen to 3, 1 and 2 soundtrack blows 3 out of the fucking water, bro. Like, it's not even, bro, Sparks 3 soundtrack, and mind you, I played Sparks 1, 2, and 3, and before and after the sequel, before Sparks even existed. Sparks 3's music, though it's subjective, this is my opinion, but I'm gonna be real, bro. That soundtrack was not it, bro. Like, it was forgettable. I'm gonna be real, that soundtrack ass, bro.
It is a Sonic-inspired platformer, so I think anyone could assume that much. The moment I completely fell in love was when they hit me with a surprise vocal theme during a boss fight. You motherfuckers really know how to get me to make a dedicated video.
I mean, hey, whoever donated, thank you. Salute. Oh, Wolfo, thank you for the $2 donation, baby. Talk your shit.
What's up? What I miss?
No, we're just talking. We're just chilling. Reviewing this video to see if he is truly using Sparks 3 to bash Sonic. And I mean, I feel like, I don't know. I understand why people feel this way, but I kind of feel like he's not really going in that hard yet. So I can't really determine that. So far, the video seems a bit harmless. So, I mean, but I'll continue.
In short, I wholeheartedly recommend Spark the Electric Jester 3 if you have any interest in 3D platformers. and I almost feel like I'm missing something with how simple this was to write. I don't want to leave my dear viewers empty-handed, outside of this sick-ass game that is absolutely worth the full $25 asking price, so perhaps you'll indulge me in a bit of reflection. I'm certainly one to appreciate the spectacle of a massive blockbuster release, but when I'm searching for things to talk about, my heart always seems to come back to indie games. As selfish as it may seem, I feel an extreme sense of joy in being able to give a helping hand, however small, to the games I think are truly worth people's time, rather than whatever has the biggest social media presence.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Like, if you feel Sonic Frontiers is ass, that's on you, bro. I mean, that's your opinion. I can definitely understand why people are feeling like he's using Sparks 3 to attack Sonic Frontiers. I see it. I see it. I mean, even the thumbnail, bro. Even the thumbnail of this video is like, oh, yeah, he's the new Sonic. But that's the problem, though. I feel like he has every right to do this, but I feel like the more Sonic fans do this, the badder it's going to be for Sparks. Because now it's seeming like Sparks is only going to live in Sonic's shadow, bro. Because you don't gotta like Sonic Frontiers, but bro, Sonic Frontiers is successful. People love it. And now it's only looking like Sparks 3 or Spark, the franchise, is only going to live in Sonic's shadow. I don't know, man. That's how I feel. I feel this is, you got every right to do this. I mean, if you want to use Sparks 3 as a means to put down Sonic, or compare it, you got every right to do it. But I feel that's going to damage Sparks more than anything. I felt like just judging it on its own merits would have been great. Plus, he said he's biased. So honestly, dude, I'm not going to subscribe because I don't subscribe to biased reviewers. I want my reviews to be unbiased. Y'all can't, bro, listen, bro. You niggas can't get on IGN for being biased and then y'all are being biased. You can't do that, bro. You can't do that, bro. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. You can't do that. You can, I mean, well, okay, like he can do it, but what I mean is I find it just comical and just odd that, okay, I guarantee if IGN were to compare Sonic 3, matter of fact, hold on. Why was it bad when Switch Force did it? But then when Yak does it, it's like, I mean, like, Yak, come on, bro. If you're reviewing Sparks 3, it's best. I mean, you can compare Sonic Sparks 3 to Sonic Frontiers, but dog, I feel like, okay, well, either all of it's fair or none of it's fair, bro. When Switch Force compared Sonic Frontiers, granted the game wasn't out yet, and Switch Force did switch up. But when Switch Force compared how Sonic Frontiers looked to Mario, everyone got on him. But then when Yak is doing that to Sonic himself with Sparks 3, nothing. And I'm gonna be real, like, in my humble opinion, because Yak is entitled to his opinion, but in my humble opinion, with all due respect, I kind of feel like, bro, that shit's it's kind of mad hypocritical, bro. Like from the Sonic community in general, because I ain't part of no stupid ass Sonic community. I love my Sonic fans, but I ain't part of no stupid ass community. The communities are bullshit. But honestly, bro, I feel like, nah, bro, that's a little hypocritical. Cause like, if we're gonna be comparing, then I think it's fair to compare for others to compare. If someone wants to say, oh well, Sonic was never good because Mario's better, then like, all right, bro, then it's fair. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I said, bro, I don't do scripts, bro. I'm just talking, bro. I'm just talking, bro.
Or maybe it's just because telling people about games they've never heard of makes me feel like I'm 2 steps away from talking someone's ear off about an...
I mean, you're late, though. I mean, yeah, we're glad that you're promoting this game, but honestly, you're late. You're late, bro. I'm gonna be real, you're late. I'm glad you're promoting it, but I kind of feel like this ain't the way, but again, you have every right to do it. See, my thing is, I don't want niggas getting mad at my opinion because of If Yak is allowed to his opinions, then I'm allowed to. If Yak is entitled to his opinions, then I'm entitled to my opinions. And personally, I feel like this ain't the way to do it, bro. I feel like if you're gonna judge this game, then judge it on its own merits, as you. I mean, you did, but I do feel like the comparisons to Sonic Frontiers. I kind of feel like I'm starting to feel like I'm not saying this is true. I'm not talking like, oh yeah, this is a fact. No, it's not a fact. That's my opinion. I kind of feel like you like the game, but you're still trying to use this to give a middle finger to Frontiers, which in a review, I don't think that's okay, bro. I'm gonna be real. You got every right to do it, but I kind of think that's a little corny. But do you, man? It's your channel.
Obscure record in the back of a coffee shop. An idea that I often think about in the larger discussion surrounding indie games is their scale in comparison to games that have bigger teams.
Listen, indie games are great. Indie games are good. Indie games are amazing, bro. Indie games are awesome. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is what you have to understand, Yak. Okay? Spark the Electric Jester 3. Yes, it's one man. But my dude, Lake Fepper, had to make 3 games in order to perfect the formula. He made 1 game in 2D, then he made 1 game in 3D, which was Spark the Electric Jester 2, which that game was above average to me. Now that he had time to perfect it, he made Spark the Electric Jester. Now after that, now that he has a formula, he made Spark the Electric Jester 3, which I don't think he perfected it yet, because of course, clearly there's going to be a sequel. But what I'm saying is Lake Fepper had time to get the juices flowing. Sonic Frontiers, that's something. Yes, Sonic Team is a bigger team. Yes, it's a bigger budget. However, give credit where credit is due, cuz that was Sonic Team's first attempt at an open world like game. And the fact that it's good, you got to give credit where credit is due. You got to give credit where credit is due, broski. They tried something different and they nailed it. You don't have to feel they nailed it, but bro, they nailed it. That game sold. Bro, and mind you, Sonic Frontiers came out the same week as God of War. And Sonic killed it. Killed it. Murdered it. Sonic was amazing. Murdered it. Let's go. And Spark the Electric Jester 3 also did good. But using, and it feels like you're kind of doing that, even if it's just a little bit. Because there's already bias here in a review, by the way. This is not cool, bro. Like, bro, the reason why I cook the Sonic community is because, like, the hypocrisy, dog. Like, so it's okay to be biased towards Sonic, but then when someone who's not a Sonic fan is biased towards Sonic fans try to get on him, bro. So I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like, bro, like, yeah, bro. Yak, I'm being neutral, dude. I don't feel your video is like super harmful. I ain't even done with it yet, but I don't feel like it's harmful or anything. But I can kind of see why people are saying you're kind of using Sparks 3 to bash Sonic Frontiers. I can see it. I think that you're entitled to your opinions. I think that you may not be doing that. I think that it may not be intentional. But if it is, I can see why people are doing that. And yeah, that's not cool, bro. It's kind of corny. In my opinion, I say that respectfully.
Higher budgets or massive advertising campaigns. While there is a certain spectacle that often comes with massive releases, I don't think that certain elements of AAA titles make them inherently better. 4K realism versus pixel art, professional voice acting versus chirpy dialogue effects, 100-hour sprawling open worlds versus a tight-knit hour-long adventure.
Bro, if a game is good, it's good. Who cares? Who cares if it's indie or not? If a game is good, it's good. It's my opinion, bro. You're entitled to your opinion. But if the game is good, it's good. I don't care if it's AAA or not. I love indie games, but if a game is good, it's good. Who cares? I'm just saying.
None of these are inferior to one another.
Thank you. Exactly. You're right. I agree with you.
It's all dependent on the experience each game is aiming to deliver and how well it achieves its own goals. As a creator of anything, it's easy for someone to look at multi-million-dollar projects painstakingly crafted by a huge number of professional artists and feel discouraged about their own creations. But the reality is that personal output is all but limited. Spark 3 might not be redefining 3D platforming or
It definitely is not, because I'm going to be real. Sparks 3 is good. It's goated. But I wouldn't put Sparks 3 up there with Sonic Frontiers, in my opinion. I definitely wouldn't put it up there with Sonic Generations or Unleashed. I feel Generations and Unleash are better than Sparks 3. Just my opinion, though. But you're entitled to your opinion.
inventing 12 new genres, but the fact that a single developer managed to make a 3D Sonic game better than the company that's been trying to do it for the past 20 years?
That's extremely debatable. And Yak, I will debate you on that. So Yak, if you ever see this, just know that everything I say is coming from a good spot, my G. There is no malice here. I have nothing personal against you, my G. I got nothing personal against you, bro. You might be a chill ass dude. I mean, yeah, but that's extremely debatable. I think it's I don't know, man. I don't know if I don't know if I can say Sparks 3 is better than Sonic Generations. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can say Sparks 3 is better than Sonic Unleashed. I don't know. It's his opinion, but I don't agree with that opinion. And honestly, I'm getting mad. I'm a big Sonic Adventure fan vibes from this guy. And what I got to tell you, Yak, is I'm glad you find Sparks 3. And I mean, you should play 2 as well if you like Sparks 3. But as much as I'm glad that you like this game, end of the day, bro, it seems Sega moved on from the Sonic Adventure shit. If they ever return to it one day, that's fine. But bro, it's time to grow up, bro. If Sega's past it, they're past it. They don't have to give you guys what you want. And the same goes for me. I wish that Capcom would make another Street Fighter game that's in 2D, like Street Fighter Third Strike. I wish Capcom would do that, but at the end of the day, if Capcom doesn't want to do that, I ain't got a choice but to respect it. Move on. I mean, if you don't rocks with Sonic no more, then just stick to Sparks. You have every right to do that. But to say that Sparks 3, what did you say?
Genres, but the fact that a single developer managed to make a 3D Sonic game better than the company that's been trying to do it for the past 20 years is so incredibly inspiring.
Nah, I heavily disagree with that. I heavily disagree with that. You're entitled to your opinion, but I heavily disagree with that. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I mean, I feel like if I'm gonna play a game, I'm gonna judge it on its own merits. I'm not gonna be, I'm a Sonic Adventure guy. So, it's like, dude, Sega doesn't have to make adventure games, bro. Like, I don't know what it is with Sonic fans, dog. And I'm a big ass Sonic fan, but dog, it's like a cult at this point, bro. It feels like a cult. I'm not saying it's a cult, but it feels like a hive mind or a cult. Like, if you like Sonic, then everything needs to be adventure or everything needs to be classic. Sega said, man, look, Sonic Team said, fuck all that. We're going to do our own thing. And if you don't like it, then that's cool. And as a real ass nigga, you got to respect that, bro. But he's entitled to his opinion. So, hey.
Right there in the credits, this maniac listed himself as almost the entire game. What a legend. The passion poured in.
All right, man, get off my man's meat, bro. Get off his meat. Get off his meat. Get off his tip. Like I said, Lake Feppard's a goat, but goddamn, bro, like, no need to dick ride. You know what I mean? Hop off your schmeat. No, we get it. I say that with all due respect, bro.
Into this game completely outshines the few technical nitpicks I can't even be bothered to waste time on, and above all else, should demonstrate that anyone who wants to make anything should just get out there and fucking do it.
I agree. So I'll say that. So again, like, I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. If you want, like, for instance, instead of me bitching and moaning to Capcom, if I really wanted to make like a Street Fighter inspired game that is a spiritual successor to Third Strike, then I should conjure a team and do it. I agree. I see where he's coming from.
I can still hardly believe that for almost every minute of the 12.5 hours I spent with Spark 3, it felt like I was playing the game I've been wishing for who knows how long.
Yeah, that you've been wishing for. That's cool. I mean, that's cool and all. It's cool that you've been wishing for this game. But Sega doesn't have to give you Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, that's life. That's life, Brody. We can wish for what we want, and I'm glad Sparks 3 gave you the experience that you were looking for. But at the end of the day, you got to get over it, dude. Sonic Frontiers is successful, and whether you like it or not, bro, it's just what it is. It did well, especially for their first attempt at an open world / open zone game. They did well. So if you don't rocks with Sonic no more, because clearly I don't think Sonic Team is going to make a adventure style game. They might, I could be wrong, but I don't think they are. But if they're never going to do that again, then yeah, Sparks the Electric Jester 3 is your title. But at the end of the day, I think doing this, in my opinion, bro, I don't think that's going to be a good look for Sparks in the long run in terms of its longevity, because now it seems like Sparks is only going to live in Sonic's shadow instead of people judging it on its own merits. On its own, bro. I kind of think this is just, in my humble opinion, I get what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. I may not agree with everything. I do agree with some of his points, but I think, just the high-speed platformer that we deserve, which, okay, that's cool and all, but, bruh, this ain't going to be good for Sparks in the long run, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but it just seems like, oh, well, he's just Sonic. He's not Sparks. He's just Sonic. Do y'all see what I'm saying here? Because let's be real. Sparks cannot kill Sonic, nor can Sparks replace him. I think what we should do is, yes, we should acknowledge that Sparks was heavily influenced by Sonic the Hedgehog or Sonic Adventure specifically. But I think doing what you're doing, or some folks are saying, oh man, Sonic sucks now. Yeah, Sparks. People are just going to look at Sparks as just, okay, he's just Sonic. I mean, I don't think that's a good idea. Because if we do that, then, because if we're gonna, because that, that's like, oh well, Sonic is like, I'm trying to think of what to say, bro, because I ain't got no script or anything. Clearly, this dude had a script. I don't do scripts, bro. But what I'm saying is, I think it's fair to judge Sparks. Yeah, exactly. Judge Sparks for what he is. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging what the the influences. There's nothing wrong with seeing, hey, yeah, Sparks 3 was heavily influenced off of Sonic Adventure and Sonic the Hedgehog. But now I'm getting a feeling, and again, I'm not bashing Yak. He has every right to do what he does, man. I think his video was like harmless, but I can see where people are coming from. I can see why people are saying, yeah, bro, he's using Sparks 3 as a means to bash Sonic and Sonic Frontiers. I understand where you guys are coming from now. I kind of feel that way just a little bit, but I can't. But the video is still like kind of harmless. You know what I mean? But I can definitely see where you guys are coming from. I get it. I see it. Like the dudes on Twitter talking about this shit. Yeah, I see it. I get it. And we already know how Sonic fans, not Sonic fans, excuse me, or we already know how the Sonic community are. We already know how they can be, where they're just like, so if Sparks ever decide to do his own thing, bro, I kind of feel like they're just going to do the same thing. I kind of feel like the Sonic fans that love Sparks are going to do the same thing they did to Sonic. If Spark ever decided, hey, I want to do something different, then they're going to be like, oh, it's not like, you know, Sonic Adventure 3. I don't know, bro. That's how I feel. I'm not saying that towards Jack, but I'm just saying this towards the Sonic community. At the end of the day, it's starting to feel like Sparks is MGK and Sonic is Eminem, bro. Because as long as Sonic is shady, Sparks is going to have to live in his shadow. That's how it's starting to feel. Because no matter how good Sparks, no matter how good MGK is, people are always going to compare him to Eminem and judge him based off of that. That's why, that's another reason why MGK went to a different genre. Like he wasn't rapping no more because people were just calling him Diet Eminem. So I feel like doing this, it's not going to be good, bro. But then people are just going to say, oh man, it's not, it's you know, people are just going to bitch and moan if Sparks ever decides to do his own thing. Mind you, the reason why Sparks, the Electric Jester, 1 is 2D, and then Sparks 2 went to 2D, it didn't really catch the complete attention of Sonic fans. It wasn't until Sparks 3, that's when it really got the attention of Sonic fans, or the Sonic community specifically, and oh boy, here we go. Personally, I'm not subscribing. I don't agree with anything you say, dude. I mean, I don't agree with everything you say. But I see where you're coming from, and, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. So, you know, good luck to you. I'll finish the video and go from there.
It was an experience that somehow felt like how my mind remembers Sonic games when I was a kid.
And it's time to grow up. I'm sorry. Like, hey, look. Street Fighter games back then were lit. Street Fighter Alpha 1, Street Fighter Alpha 2 Gold, Street Fighter Alpha 3, nigga, Marvel vs. Capcom, Street Fighter, all that was X-Men Children of the Atom, the old Capcom games, litty giddy. And I wish Capcom would go back to that. But it seems that they're not. So it's time to move on, bro. But I'm still glad that Sparks 3 was able to give you the experience you were looking for. I ain't gonna take that away from you, bro. All right, Yak? I ain't gonna take that away from you.
And yet plays 1,000,000 times better than any Sonic game actually does.
He sounds okay, so, bruh. Why it plays 1,000,000 times better than any Sonic game actually does? Dog, I don't know, bro. Yeah, bruh. I can't take this seriously. He's entitled to his opinion, but you said, oh my god, he's so annoying. Yeah, I can understand why you find him annoying. But I don't know. Personally, I don't know. It's like that. I don't feel that's true. Sonic controlled pretty well in Sonic Adventure. I mean, if he'd have said better than like most current Sonic games or some shit like that, I'd have been like, yeah, he got that. But better than any Sonic game? That's big cap. Big cap. Big cap.
Incorporating exciting level designs, crazy momentum.
I mean, exciting level design. Bro, I'm gonna be real. Like, bro, listen. The levels in this game are fun because you're going fast. In terms of like how they look, I mean, it's not that unique compared to like the shit that Sonic has done before. I mean, this is my opinion.
jamming music and a rebellious style into an action-packed experience.
And honestly, bro, like these levels right here that you see right here, they're from Sparks 2. I don't care if Sonic Adventure gets remastered or not. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. Salute. Thank you for the $5 donation, bro. I appreciate it.
All wrapped up with a cheesy, self-indulgent little bow. As the credits rolled, a single thought solidified in my mind. I can honestly say that I'm more excited for this developer's next move.
Speaking of Sonic, I hear Sonic Adventure might get remastered.
I mean, that's cool and all. I'll believe it when I see it. But yeah, let me continue this shit.
My mind. I can honestly say that I'm more excited for this developer's next move than I am for whatever Sonic team is cooking up next.
Okay, that's good. So don't play Sonic no more. Move on from Sonic the Hedgehog and just stick with Sparks 3. You have to Spark the Electric Jester. You have every right to do that. You have every right to do that. You are entitled to your opinion. The only thing that bums me out is it's sounding like, so when Sonic Team does something new, like Sonic Frontiers, or something new for Sonic, because Sonic's never really done some shit like this before, a step in the right direction, they're not allowed to because I want Sonic Adventure. That's what I'm getting from this. And honestly, I mean, you're entitled to your opinion, but in my opinion, this shit's mad corny.
I know that's a bold claim to make, but the very idea that Spark 4 might exist one day gets me excited.
That's cool.
And I love being excited about something vaguely Sonic related for once, rather than treading over broken glass and hoping I make it to the unseasoned piece of chicken on the other side. I feel like this game has helped me put my own little cheesy, self-indulgent bow on these last few months, so I hope my awkward analogies and jumbled praise have done it enough justice. I'm running out of thoughts for the year. Whether you've been following me since my very first indie review on Lethal League, or just stumbled into my strange collage of content after my fateful encounter with 3D Sonic games, thank you for watching my videos, and I hope you're having a lovely holiday season. Nothing's ever replacing Sonic the Hedgehog, but You
damn right. I'm glad you acknowledge it. Like, nothing... Sparks is goated, bro, but he's not replacing Sonic. Like, I'm sorry. Bro, listen... Sonic 06 didn't kill Sonic. Sonic Boom didn't kill Sonic. Sonic Frontiers didn't kill Sonic. What can kill him? Nothing. That nigga's immortal. So I understand what you're saying, and I understand that, you know, Sparks is that nigga to you. Sparks is that nigga to you. That's cool. But Sonic ain't going nowhere, bro, so you may as well just get used to it.
A little less sad about the blue blur continuing his awkward stumble, because this whole time, right under our noses, Spark the Electric Jester's been gunning it for the finish line.
Oh, he's a Sonic fan for real. Okay. He is a Sonic fan for real. I'm just a Sonic fan. I love Sonic. But dog, the only thing you will see me wear Sonic related is either a Sonic hat or a Sonic wristband. I am not putting on a whole Sonic onesie. I'm good. I mean, he might be trolling, but I ain't gonna lie, like, the video's harmless. This video's harmless, but it's corny. It's corny. Personally, if you want like a real nigga review, go watch like Some Call Me Johnny or someone, bro. This, like, when it comes to Sonic, Some Call Me Johnny is like my favorite. He's like top tier. Yes, he has his like biases, but he judged things on its own merits for the most part, bro. Some Call Me Johnny, that's the guy to go to, in my opinion. Who's another one? I like the Completionist. He's cool as well. This guy, I mean, hey, he got a good following. He got a big following. People love him. That's cool. His content is definitely not for me. I cannot, I ain't gonna lie, like, the voice, no disrespect, bro. I don't know, because some people may find my voice annoying. Like, oh, he got a big, deep voice. So that's fair. Personally, I don't know. The voice ain't for me. His content ain't for me. Sam procrastinates. He seems chill. I can understand why people love him. But hey, this guy Yak, he has a following, so clearly he's doing something right. The video is harmless, but in my opinion, corny, but harmless nonetheless. So I don't think this dude deserves to get attacked for his opinion. Nah, he doesn't deserve it. I don't think Yak deserves it. Nah. The Sonic Show, when he said what he said before he cleared everything up, nah, he deserves, the Sonic Show deserved that shit. Niggas was getting in his ass, bro. Bro, when the Sonic Show said, before he cleared shit up, that Spark the Electric Jester 3 was a Sonic fan game that swapped the characters, then they swapped the characters to make profit. Bro, niggas were getting in his ass, bro, to the point to where he had to make a video sneak dissing me by not tagging me because the Sonic Show's a bitch. And then on top of that, this dude fucking doubles down and says, actually, this is what I actually meant. But if you watch the original clip of what he said none of that shit and did a future edit where he could have cleared everything up, but he didn't. The Sonic Show deserved all of that shit, but this guy Yak, he doesn't deserve any hate. It's harmless. It's corny. It's cliche. It's cringe, but harmless nonetheless, and he's entitled to his opinion. And mind you, everything I'm saying is my opinion. I am not speaking like this is fact. Now, if niggas get salty, hey, let me know if you want to. Hey, bro, if Yak wants to talk to me or debate me or get on Discord and we can talk, man, we can talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hate this guy. He didn't do anything wrong. So I can understand why people feel like he's using Sparks 3 to diss Sonic, but at the end of the day, this shit is OD harmless. I was thinking, like after rewatching this whole video in its entirety, after seeing this again, I was thinking like, damn, he must have really went in on Frontiers in this video, but he kind of didn't. So it's harmless. He chilling.
Confusion clawing at my shell. When I'm on the throne, you'll know my name.
Not for me. The content's not for me. I'm just being real. I'm being honest. Ain't nothing fake about me. The video was all right. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to dislike it. The video was okay. The video was like, this shit harmless as hell, bro. This shit harmless as fuck, bro. This shit corny, but it's harmless. I can definitely understand why people are saying he's using Sparks 3 to try to decide. And this right here doesn't help the case. And the fact that he said he doesn't care, bro, I'm sorry. I can't take you seriously or the shit you got to say seriously. I did this because, like, I wanted to be, again, a neutral look. If you read the title, we being mad neutral over here, okay? We being neutral. And my neutral stance is your video's cringe, but it's harmless. So, with that being said, does Yak deserves to get attacked? Or does he deserve, man, get him, Will? No, he don't deserve that, bro. He doesn't. Man, look, bro. He made a video, his opinion. It's corny, but bro, it's his opinion. He don't deserve, man. Guys, people, even to his detractors, you can criticize him, but please don't do him like, it's not that deep, bro. He doesn't deserve to get attacked or ridiculed or none of that dumb shit, bro. He's entitled to his opinion. So, that's that. I've been live for about 1 hour and 30. This stream will definitely stay up. And with that being said, man, love you guys. Thank you for the donos, baby. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. And salute. Love you guys. I will see y'all later. Until then, deuces.